Welcome back to Fire Princess Reviews. I'm Fire Princess Lily here to tell you about comics, cartoons, and other awesome nerd shit. So, it's time for another episode review. It's that time I got reincarnated as a slime. Demon Lord Milim attacks. Not a lot actually goes on in this episode. Now, if, of course, you haven't seen the episode already, go watch that, come back, watch this after that, because there's going to be spoilers galore. That's just kind of how this works. That's how it's always worked. And that's why we're here. We're here to discuss what happened and our feelings about it. So, yeah, let's talk about this episode. So, the Demon Lords, well, it kind of opens on Rimuru talking about, how things are going in the town. The Dwarf King showed up, gave him Fuse. Not Fuse, is his name Fuse? Gave him the guy who gave him problems at the elf pub in the Dwarf Kingdom. Now, of course, Kajin is vouch. He's like, look, if my lord says he can help us, he's going to help us. Just, come on, put your faith in me, and if anything goes wrong, I'm going to hold me accountable for it. It's a whole thing. He has no reason to be nice to Vesta. His name is Vesta. He has no reason to be nice to Vesta at all, but he goes out of his way. And Rimuru's like, it's for the Dwarf King, and my subordinates, is placing a lot of, trust in me, I'll take care of it, whatever. I can't say no at this point. So he takes Vesta in, and Vesta turns out to be a great investment. In that he goes and he starts doing research on the potions that Rimuru can create, and they're hoping to mass produce them so that they can get, trading business out to other kingdoms, because that's the plan. The plan is to become an established nation. At the same time, Gabiru and his crew show up, and he's like, I came to see if I can lend my help. Actually, what I really meant is that, would you please take us in, because nobody else wants us, and we owe you a debt, and blah, blah, blah. And his sister shows up, and Rimuru's like, yeah, okay, fine. I'll take you in. Cool. I'll take your sister in, too, even though she's not kicked out of her homeland. It's just a good part of the alliance. And he gives them all names, including overriding Gabiru's name and giving him more power, which, of course, is nothing he wanted to do, but it's funny because he's naming all of Gabiru's companions, and Gabiru's just standing off to the side, kicking rocks, and he's like, don't be jealous, you already have a fine name in Gabiru, and it overwrites it. Now, all of the lizard people that came with his sister turn into more humanized versions of what they evolved into, called dragon nudes, and they go to work under Sohei. Gabiru and companions go to work in the mines in order to harvest more, herbs and stuff from the cave that Valdora was in. So, and it's pretty funny because Gabiru pulls up a weed and he's like, look how proud! And then Rimuru's like, no, it's a weed! Anyway, so while all that's going on, the Demon Lords are reviewing the footage they got from Gelmund, and they're like, cool, this was neat. And Milim is the one that goes, I'm going to go say hello. And they're like, we have a, non-aggression pact with the Tempest Forest, with Valdora. And she's like, Valdora's gone, blah. And I'll undo the pact. And if anybody else wants to undo it with me, let's just undo it right now so we can get it out of the way. And they all agree to undo the pact, and Milim goes shooting off. Now, as I've mentioned in previous episodes, Milim is one of my favorite characters, which might cause some eyebrows to be raised because she's one of those kind of characters. What kind of characters are we talking about? Well, despite being super old, in a further episode, she's going to mention that she's been a Demon Lord so long she doesn't remember why she became a Demon Lord. So sorry for that spoiler for you there, but that's what happens. But despite all that, she still looks childlike, and her outfit is super sexualized, and that obviously raises eyebrows for good reason. Why I would say that I like this character, because she is not a good representation of what anime is, or maybe she's too good a representation. It's not a good look, right? It's not a good look. I like Milim for her for her entire character, other than how she looks and dresses. Like, she's got a great attitude. She has good, funny delivery of lines, and it's just, she's bright and cheery and bouncy, and she's super dangerous. And I like all of that about her. I wish they would do something different with her outfit, but this is kind of where we are. I don't control it. So if there's one thing that's kind of besmirching that time I got reincarnated as a slime, it's this one thing. It's one black mark. And it's one that, yeah, maybe I shouldn't, but I do overlook. So if that makes you feel bad about watching this channel, if you feel like I should have higher standards, then call me out on it. But I don't know, like, so long as they never, I mean, her outfit, yeah, not good, but they never, none of the characters ever act attracted to Milim, right? So it's good. Like, it's just like a weird design choice. But none of the characters ever try to interact in an adult manner with Milim. She's just there and dangerous and fun. So she shows up. Rimuru actually goes out to meet her because he senses her coming from miles away. And they have a talk. She's like, you're the slime that killed the orc disaster. I'm here to, you know, make you my subordinate, you know, help you become a demon lord. And Rimuru's like, no thanks, don't want that. And as they're kind of talking back and forth, Rimuru's sort of getting through this in somewhat of a peaceful manner. The Kijin, the Oni, come through and are like, get Lord Rimuru out of here, Ranga. And like, Ranga like grabs him. He's like, wait, no. He's like, nope, I can't. Gotta get you to safety. And so the Oni attack Milim, and she really wipes the floor with all of them super easy. Rimuru, after subduing Ranga, comes back and he's like, look, let's just forget about that. That was a mistake. You know, they were just trying to protect me. And Milim's like, no, we're like in the shit now, motherfucker. We're gonna fight. And Rimuru's like, okay, look, if I can get you to give up, you gotta like forgive them and like let them go and we'll be cool. And she's like, fine, but if you can't, if I win, you become my subordinate. And he's like, sure, fine. And he realizes he can't actually beat her because she is super duper powerful. They'll explain the catastrophe or the disaster levels. Milim's like at the top of that. And so they get into kind of like a fight, but it's not really a fight. Rimuru takes the first move and smacks her with some honey right in the mouth. And she gives up because she wants more honey. It's super duper funny. I enjoy that scene in the manga. I enjoyed it animated. It was great. And basically he tames the Demon Lord via sweets. And she announces that she's going to be staying in the city. And he's like, fine, if you're going to do that, you can't just like go around hurting people. Like, that's not good. You can't cause problems. She's like, fine, I won't cause problems just because you asked, and you can call me by my name, Milim, but only you, nobody else can. So at this point, the Gabiru shows up and is like, oh, who's this little girl? And she decks the fuck out of him, like across the city. She doesn't kill him because she promised not to kill anybody, but it's great. Gabiru is a fun character in that he always has like a really funny line to say. Because Rimuru heals him and he's like, I saw my father waving at me from across the river. And Rimuru's like, your dad's still alive, dummy. And it's just really, really fun. So Rimuru announces to the town that Milim will be staying with them and that they're friends. And, well, Milim says that they're friends. And then Rimuru's like, really? We're friends? I don't, like, isn't that, like, you know, weird? She's like, it is weird. We're besties! And he's like, besties? He's like, oh, she's like, are we not? And he's like, besties! So, and there is a little bit of a fan service scene, like when they go to the bathhouse, not with Milim, with Shion in the bath scene. Like, yeah, all the characters are there, but Shion's who they use for fan service, and it's anime. It's anime. It's what it is. So everybody agrees to leave it to Rimuru, and yeah, the episode kind of ends there. What's happening next episode? My brain knows what's happening, but it's not letting my mouth say anything, so that's what that is. So tune in next week as we go over this again. But how do I feel about this episode? Like I said, not really a lot particularly happened, so much as Milim showed up, and it was funny and fun. It was a fun episode, and yeah, that's really what happened. I like Milim as a character. As mentioned, I don't care for how she is, her costume choice. I don't care for it. I don't care for the way they designed her like that at all. That's just, it's bad. It looks bad on all of us. Like, ugh. But maybe one day they'll stop dressing these characters, these particular characters, like this. Like, I don't know who okays these decisions or thinks it's good. I can't tell you. It's like Etna. Like, who thought? I don't know. But that's how I feel. It was a good episode. It was a fun episode. My favorite parts are the interactions between Gaoru and Milim, just in that she fucking teched the shit out of him and sent him across the capital. More so to the point, I like Milim for just proving that Rimuru doesn't have to be stronger than his enemies to get them to work with him. He can be cunning and smart and try different tricks that we're not expecting. And also, Milim's the first character that we meet that Rimuru can't smack the fuck out of and smack down. That's it. He can't just, like, that's the complaint people have had a little bit with this and every isekai manga anime, is that the main character is always able to just, like, walk all over everybody, no problem. Milim is basically a foil to that in that she can just... Rimuru can't beat her, and he knows it. Like, that's the thing. So, yeah, let's tune in next week. More stuff will, of course, be happening. And, yeah, we'll go from there. Cool. I believe it's going to be more dwarf stuff. That's what I think. Anyway, I'm Fire Princess Lily. And until next time, love comics, love cartoons, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!